supported by Suryodaya Municipality, Ilam.
Good afternoon, dear students and respected guardians. Because of this crucial emergency of COVID-19, it has been almost impossible at present to go to school and get education formally there. Therefore, the government of Nepal has introduced learning facilitation program in different modules, such as online classes, virtual classes, and radio education to involve students like you in teaching learning process. Today, it's me, your facilitator, Suman Pariyar from Sri Krishna Ashram Secondary School, Kanyam, is here to conduct the radio education program of class 10. This program is organized by Education Department of Suryodaya Municipality and coordinated by Radio Fikal, Buddhabadi FM and Nepal Bani FM. Dear students, you can have listen of this class together from these radio stations and live from Facebook pages too. I thank to all these organizer and coordinator for providing me such an opportunity. So without any delay, let's begin our class of today. Before that, I want to request all of you to get ready with your books, copies and pen. I hope you will be highly benefited from this class, so hurry up, don't miss it. Actually, this class is to be taken by two teachers, but my partner, Mr. Toynath Shankar, is absent today because of his some personal and familial works, so that I am taking the class myself alone. Now I think all of you are ready, aren't you? Let's begin our class today. My dear students, today we are talking about one of the grammatical topics, that is question tag. So you got the idea what we are talking about? We are talking about question tag. Do you have any concept what question tag is, how they are used, where they are to be used, what are the things you must be careful about before using a question tag? Okay, some of you may have and some of you may not. Don't worry, today in this class you will have a clear concept about question tag. Let's start. Before starting, let's copy a sentence. In your notebook, write a sentence. Ramesh is a good dancer. What have you written? Yes, Ramesh is a good dancer. Okay, students, suppose you heard this sentence or you saw this sentence somewhere, but you are not sure. Either it is right or wrong. Ramesh is a good dancer. Is it correct or not? You are not sure. Therefore, to make it confirm, to make it sure, you can add a little question at the last of this sentence. What you can do? You can just add a little questions at the last of the sentence, and that newly added short question is known as question tag. What have you understood? The newly added short question at the last of a certain sentence is known as question tag. So, what is the work of question tag? What is? Okay, you got the idea. The work of question tag is definitely to make sure or to make confirm of any of these statements. That is the work of question tag, and question tag is always added at the last of sentence. Okay, then what do you think? What is the question tag for Ramesh is a good dancer? What do you think? Okay, you're right. The question tag for Ramesh is a good dancer is isn't he? What is? Isn't he? Ramesh is a good dancer. That's a statement. And we have just added a little question at the last of that statement. That is what? Isn't he? That is a question tag. And the work of that isn't he is, if really Ramesh is a good dancer, then you will get the answer. Yes, he is. Or if Ramesh is not a good dancer, then you will get the answer, no, he is not. Then that isn't he makes sure or confirm of that statement. And I've already told you the work of question tag is what? To confirm or to make sure of any of the sentence. Okay, there are so many things you must be careful about while using question tags. These things we will be talking later on. But before that, let's write some sentences, some examples. Okay, the first one is, go and copy. He is singing a song. I'm repeating once again what I have said. He is singing a song. Next, Sunita was playing football alone. Once again, I am again repeating. Sunita was playing football alone. Next, you can write, they have taken my bike. What? They have taken my bike. And the last one, we are studying about grammar. The last one is what? We are studying about grammar. How many sentences have written? Yes, you're right. You have written 4 different sentences. One is he's singing a song. Next one is Sunita was playing football alone. Next is they have taken my bike. And the last one is we are studying about grammar. Okay, use your common sense and try to use the question tag in these 4 different sentences. Okay, what may be the question tag for he is singing a song? Right, question tag is isn't he? Next, Sunita was playing football alone. What is the question tag for it? Yes, question tag is wasn't she? Next one is they have taken my bike. Question tag for this one is haven't they? And the last one, we are studying about grammar. And question tag for this last statement is what? Aren't we? Yes. Now, underline the words that I will tell from here. In the first sentence, let's underline each. In the second one, was. In third one, have. And in the last one, are. What have you underlined? In the first one, is. In second one, was. In third, have. And the fourth one is are. And next thing you can find here, you have used these all words that you have underlined right now in the question tag also. For example, he is singing a song. In question tag, what you have used? Isn't he? She was playing football alone. In question tag, wasn't. They have taken my bike. In question tag, haven't they? We are studying about grammar. In question tag, aren't we? The words that you have underlined here, you have used the same word over here in question tag also. So my dear students, what do you think? What these underlined words are? What are they? What are they called? Why they have used in the question tag? Can you make a guess? Yes, you're right. All these words what you have just underlined, they are called auxiliary verbs. What are they called? They are called auxiliary verbs. So one thing you must be careful about while using a question tag, you must be careful about either we are given an auxiliary verb in a sentence or not. That you have to know. Only then after you will be able to use the correct question tag. What you must be careful about? You must be careful about auxiliary verbs. And students, all of you have the clear concept of auxiliary verbs? Do you have auxiliary verbs? Sometimes they are called helping verbs also. Do you have the clear concept? Okay, some of you may have, some of you may not have all the concept of all auxiliary verbs. Do you know how many auxiliary verbs are there in English language? Okay, you're right. Altogether in English language there are 24 auxiliary verbs. 24 auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. In our previous classes also we have learned a lot about these auxiliary verbs, but you may have forgotten it. But don't worry, today I'll give all that 24 auxiliary verbs. But one thing you must be careful about, in my next class you must have clear concept of those all auxiliary verbs, because unless you have the concept of auxiliary verbs you can't play anything with grammar, it is said. So to play something with grammar, first you must have the concept of what? Auxiliary verbs. And how many auxiliary verbs are there? There are 24 auxiliary verbs. And these all 24 auxiliary verbs have 4 categories. The first category is be verbs. They are called be verbs. So under be verbs, let's write is, am, are, was, and were. And the first category of auxiliary verb is what? Be verbs. Under be verbs, how many? Yes, there are 5. And what are they? Is, am, are, was, and were. And next category of auxiliary verb is called have verb. Under have verbs, let's write have, has, and had. How many are there? 3. What are they? Have, has, and had. Next category is do verbs. And under do verbs, you have got 3. And they are do, does, and did. And the last category, remaining all auxiliary verbs are called modal auxiliary verbs. And under modal auxiliary verbs, let's write can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, need to, ought to, used to, dare, and must. So once again I am repeating all those modal auxiliary verbs. Have a clear listen of it and copy. Can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, need to, ought to, used to, dare, and must. Now we can count also. Here you have written all 24 auxiliary verbs. So I have already told you that before doing any of the exercise from different grammatical topics, you must have the clear concept of auxiliary verbs. And I do hope, my dear students, you will be learning it, you will be memorizing it, you will be recognizing it all auxiliary verbs, and you will do some of the exercises from there. Now, write the next example. Are ready? Yes, right. They are watching me from outside. They are watching me from outside. And the next one is Kavita has not finished her homework yet. What is? Kavita has not finished her homework yet. Okay, 2 examples are here. What are? They are watching me from outside, and the next one is Kavita has not finished her homework yet. Okay, now students, so what do you think? What may be the question tag for first one? Oh yes, you're right. The question tag for the first example is aren't they. What is? Aren't they. And what is the question tag for Kavita has not finished her homework yet? Here you will have the question tag as had she. And are and has in both sentences, what are they called? Yes, they are called auxiliary verbs, and same auxiliary verbs are used at the last of this statement. So one thing, very simple thing, what you have understood from this discussion is, while using question tag in a statement, first we must look for either we are given auxiliary verb or not. If that is given, then you can take the help of same auxiliary verbs to make question tag. Is it right or wrong? Yes, it is right. First we have to go through what? Auxiliary verbs. And next, in these two examples that you have just written, let's see, in the first one is aren't they, and in the second one is had she. What is the difference? Okay, yes. In the first sentence, there is aren't they. It means that aren't is negative. And in the second one, question tag is had she, and has is positive. Is it so or not? Yes. They are watching me from outside. The question tag for this one is aren't they, negative one. And Kavita has not finished her homework yet. The question tag for this one is had she. Then what you have generalized from here? Yes, absolutely right. If given statement is positive, then we will have negative question tag. If given statement itself is negative, then we will have positive question tag. It is called opposite polarity. Positive statement carries what? Negative question tag. And negative statement carries what? Positive question tag. Right? Good. That you have understood from here. Because they are watching me from outside. This statement is positive. So we have the question tag around there is negative. But Kavita has not finished her homework yet. This statement itself is negative. Therefore, we have question tag had she only. So next thing you have to careful about, if given sentence is positive, then we have to use negative question tag. If given statement itself is negative, then we will have positive question tag. That you have understood. So my dear students, let me ask you a question. What is the difference between are not and aren't? What is the difference between are not and aren't? Okay, you make it confused. What sort of question is it? But do not get confusing. Are not is expanded form, it is called, and aren't is called construction form. What are they called? Are not is expanded form, whereas aren't is what? That is construction form. So in question tag, always you have to use construction form rather than expanded form. Mind it. In the above sentences, we should not write are not they, because in question tag always we have to use what? Construction form. And next, some of the things you must be careful about. In question tag, all the letters should be in small letter except the pronouns I. Others you have to write in small letter. The detail, each and every things we will be discussing in coming days too. But today, what you have to understand, that positive statement carries negative question tag and negative statement carries positive question tag. And that is called opposite polarity also. And next things you have understood, always we have to use construction form rather than expanded form. That you have also known from today's class. And next, altogether in English language, there are how many auxiliary verbs? 24 auxiliary verbs. That also you have known. Okay, now let's move to some more other examples. Copying. The first one is, she will be dancing tomorrow. Write it. What is? She will be dancing tomorrow. Next, the dog is not chasing a cat. Second one is, The dog is not chasing a cat. Third one, we have been to London. What is? We have been to London. Next one, the boy are not late to school. The boy are not late to school. Okay, 4 different examples. Let's have a discussion of it. First one, she will be dancing tomorrow. What is the question tag? What is the question tag for this one? Okay, the question tag for this one is what? Will and see. That you have written? No, that's a wrong. Because will not. The construction form of will not is not will and. The construction form of will not is always what? Want. So the question tag for the first statement is not will and see, but what? Won't see. For the second one, is not it or is it? Right. The question tag for second one is what? Is it? Not isn't it. Because the statement itself is what? Negative. Yes, you're right. And the third one, we have been to London. Yes, this sentence is what? Positive. So that the question tag will be what? Negative. And what will be the question tag? Haven't we? Next one. What is? The boys are not late to school. This statement is positive or negative? Yes. This sentence itself is negative, so it carries what? Positive question tag. Then what will the question tag for this one? Yes, auxiliary verb is what? Are. So question tag for this one is what? Are they? Okay, let's move ahead. Now, write 3 different sentences. I'll be telling you have to copy. First one, we worship the God. What is? We worship the God. Second one, she dances very well. And the third one is, they called me out. What is? They called me out. And let's try to use the question tag over here in these 3 different sentences. What may be the question tag? Okay, you might be looking for the auxiliary verbs. We worship the God. There you might be looking for auxiliary verbs. She dances very well. There also you might be looking for auxiliary verbs. They called me out. What is the auxiliary verb? You might be looking for that one. But your students, here we are not given any auxiliary verbs. So what? Have you got an idea? That a sentence can be formed without an auxiliary verb also. Then what do we do in such case? If we are given auxiliary verbs, then we use easily, we can take the help of that same auxiliary verbs. But sentences can be formed without an auxiliary verb also. In that case, what do we do? What do you think? What do we do? Okay, try to use the question tag for this one. We worship the God. What may be? Okay, you're right. Don't we? They called me out. What may be the question tag for this one? Yes, didn't they? Then what have you understood? In case we are not given any auxiliary verb in a statement, we have to take the help of do auxiliary verbs. So my dear students, the time is running. Now it's time to wrap up the class for today. More about it we'll be talking in next session also. So I thank technician friend for our technical support of this program. Similarly, you all the students who are listening me, being patient, and mind it, my next class is on 25th of this current month. There I shall be talking some more details about the same topic. Till then, have a good time. Namaskar. Thank you.